Hello.
This is StopFake News, the program that disproves fake news about the events occurring in Ukraine. Today, I, Alina Savunyaku, and my colleague Marco Ontar are going to refute false news.
Today we are going to clarify whether the Red Cross had really given its consent to provide access for Russian aid convoys to eastern Ukraine. Besides, you will learn more about Maria Tsipko, who has often appeared on StopFake News, and her new image, as well as get documented proofs that Russian military men are siding with terrorist groups.
According to Russian news, civil wars raging in eastern Ukraine. They report that inhabitants of Donetsk and Luhansk regions, who are average Ukrainian citizens, allegedly came to streets to defend their homes from Ukrainian army. But social networks provide evidence proving Russia's military intervention. Militants from Russian Federation upload evidence of their participation in combat actions against Ukrainian forces. However, soon after they delete the pages and attached video materials, except for some. Information portal Insider collected some. For example, a Russian troop Dmitro Grytsuk published on his social network Vkontakte profile photographs of him standing near the bodies of dead Ukrainian soldiers. The picture is deleted and the troop's profile page seems to contain more or less humane information. St. Petersburg resident Kirill Rimkus didn't disdain to take some pictures near the dead bodies too. Another St. Petersburg resident Alexei Yuryevich, who is fighting along with the militants in eastern Ukraine, also reposted some bloody photos on his page. In addition, earlier journalist of Channel 5 Alexander Arhat has posted on his Facebook page screenshots and photos of Russian terrorists in Donbass area who gave themselves away by bragging in Vkontakte that they were fighting against Ukrainian army. The links gathered lead to the profiles of Russian regular soldiers. The pages were immediately deleted by the users, therefore we had no chance to gather more details about their activity.
Another Russian citizen, Mikhailo Richter, had come to join the struggle from Voronezh. On the 29th of July, he posted on his Vkontakte page information about the militants who survived during battles. A lad from the infantry fighting vehicle crew, who was considered dead, is alive. He is in the hospital in Donetsk, in Burns unit. Besides the Vkontakte pages of two good friends, Yur Perlov from Kostroma and Pavlo Rusino from Sochi, were discovered. Perlov posted a picture of him on the background of a sign Snizhne, while Rusinov made a photo near the state border of Ukraine.
August 8, Russian mass media reported that the International Committee of the Red Cross had supported the decision by Russia's Minister for Foreign Affairs Sergei Lavrov to transport Russian aid convoys to Ukraine. The media referred to the committee's site. However, there has never been such statement on the website. On the following day, Russian mass media broke into a tirade against Kiev authority that had refused to let Russian convoys pass onto the territory of Ukraine, blaming thus the Ukrainian government didn't support the Red Cross initiatives. Meanwhile, the head of the delegation of the Red Cross Committee, Michelle Mason, stated that the committee had received an offer from Lavrov to organize aid convoys, but didn't approve it. August 9th, the Red Cross representatives officially stated that they had not given their consent to Russian aid convoys for Donbass. ICRC spokesperson Sitara Jibin said that if all the sides of the conflict came to agreement, the ICRC could potentially receive aid from Russia, but wouldn't deliver the aid elements to destination points on its own, according to own regulations and principles. But nothing has been done so far, commented Mrs. Jibin.
Maria Tsipko, a famous supporter of separatists in Donetsk and Luhansk regions, and who regularly appears on Russian TV news, playing every time a different role, provided another evidence of the atrocities of Ukrainian army. This time Tsipko called herself a lawyer from Donetsk, appearing in the program The Moment of Truth on Russian Channel 5.
There was a family of a well-citizen soldier nicknamed Lynx that is currently located in Luhansk. When the fascist troops entered Kramatorsk, they found out that his family lived in the city too. They tracked down to his mother, father and next of kin and shot them down in front of other citizens in the city center to intimidate them. They said, if you do not know the truth and do not think it about rebels and betrayers, you will be next.
The program The Moment of Truth went on the air on the 4th of August. Ukrainian troops entered the city of Kramatorsk on the 5th of July, therefore taking into account the fact that neither mass media nor social networks reported on any public execution in the city center that allegedly compelled so much attention within the month. Such a message seems to be quite doubtful. Besides, it resembled a news item by Russian Channel 1 where a woman told about a crucifixion of a 3-year-old child in Slovyansk. This news appeared to be nothing but a fake as well.
Russia 24, Russia Today, Live News, Izvestia and other Russian mass media reported August the 4th that Ukrainian soldiers and bodyguards who had crossed the Russian border purportedly laid down arms, deserted from the Ukrainian army and appealed to Russia for asylum. In reality, Ukrainian soldiers didn't desert and show no intention to stay in Russia. Ukrainian soldiers had to ask for help from the OSCE observer mission. They stated the fact in their report. No appeals for asylum have been fixed so far. Journalists who were present at the hotspot confirmed the information. For example, a Russian BBC correspondent wrote that all Ukrainian soldiers he had the chance to speak with didn't express a desire to stay in Russia and ask for asylum. Ukrainian journalist Andriy Tsaplienko also confirmed the information stated in the OSCE mission report. He made corresponding notes about the events on his Facebook page, writing the following. Using tanks and artillery-type weapon, the separatist hitmen forced out some soldiers of the 72nd Brigade and about 150 of our bodyguards closer to the Russian territory. Fire at night lasted for 4 hours. Currently, our fighters stationed in Hukovo and are holding negotiations with the OSCE observers. The border crossing point Chervono-Partizansk is completely destroyed. They had nothing to respond to the counter-fire. Ammunition was running out. We fought back to the last with virtually bare hands, one of the bodyguard officers said by phone. Tsaplienko emphasized that Russia had launched new tactics to dislodge Ukrainian battle-worthy units to Russian territory and using mass media sources to produce an effect of betrayal and oath violation.
Now about Ukrainian fake news. Ukrainian portal Golos.ua, Voice.ua, cites in its political publications an EU expert Wolfgang Krass. In 2014, this information portal addressed to the expert for comments 6 to 1 times. He gives his comments on the political environment in Ukraine, situation in eastern region, and the EU position towards the events in Ukraine, in particular with regard to the defense of rights of the Communist Party of Ukraine. To remind, Oksana Vashchenko, a wife of the leader of the Communist Party of Ukraine, Petro Simonenko, is a director of the media holding, including the Golos.ua. However, the EU representatives to Ukraine officially stated that no such expert works at any EU institution. Consequently, he has no right to speak on behalf of the European Union. Our request is not to spread the Golos.ua news based on his comments. His statements contain false and untrue facts that do not correspond to the real state of things, the EU representative office to Ukraine stated in its message.
These were major fake news as for the last week. To learn more, visit our website StopFake.org. Thank you for watching our news and your support. Follow our news to know about further development of the events. You can also follow our YouTube reports.
If you do appreciate our project as vital, you can give us your support. All transfer of money details are available at our website StopFake.org. Follow our news. See you.